What's up, guys? Quantric02 here with another figure review, and today I have for you a model kit. It is the Dragon Ball Figurise Mechanics Bulma's Variable No.19 motorcycle. That was a mouthful. Let's get into it. Alright, guys, here is the box. Got a nice illustration of Bulma and Goku right here. It says Figurise Mechanics Dragon Ball, the toy sticker right there. Bulma's variable No.19 motorcycle, and there's 3 modes. It looks like this thing can get into bike mode, bipedal mode, and trike mode. So that's cool. Got the Bandai logo right there in blue, not in that traditional red, which is kind of weird. So there's the bottom right there. You see some different illustrations, including the little model kit of Bulma that comes with it. Same thing at the top. Japanese writing everywhere. There's the illustration again on that side. Same on that side. Nothing on the back. Alright, guys. Since I suck at putting model kits together, I'm not a model kit, professional here. So, and I build these things really slow. I want to come back with the thing fully assembled, and then we'll get into the review. Alright, guys, here is the kit fully assembled. It comes with this little Bulma, but we'll talk about her in a second. First of all, we're going to start by just talking about the motorcycle itself. Alright, here it is, guys. This thing was interesting to build. I'm not going to say it was tough, but this is definitely the hardest Dragon Ball Figurise kit I have built so far. But it's only because it has all this like intricate stuff. Like, I never had to really deal with let's just get right into it. So basically, it has stuff like rubber wheels, actual rubber wheel, which is really cool. Rubber wheels. There's like a little shock. There's a little shock resistant. There's actually a spring here. I'm not sure. It doesn't really. Yeah, it actually does work. So zoom in on that. So, like I said, there's actually a spring that you have to put up there. Alright, guys, so here she is. This model kit, I'm not saying this model kit was hard or anything, but I say it was the toughest model kit, Dragon Ball model kit that I put together so far. Because there were so many like little intricate things with this one. Like fact that, I mean, but when I say that, I mean it's really cool. Like the fact that this baby comes with actual rubber tires, and then like there's little springs here in the shocks, actual springs. I don't know if you get me. See if I can zoom in a little bit more. No. Let's see. So yeah, there's actually a spring there, so it actually works. The shocks actually do work, so that's cool. There's little. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and start with the cons here. One thing I really don't like about this one is this bad boy is very fragile compared to the time machine that I put together. I feel like that. I mean, I understand if I were to throw these things on the ground, they will obviously break because they're just basically plastic put together. But the Trunks time machine felt way more durable. I feel like I can hold that without feeling like I'm gonna break it. This thing feels like at any time something could just fall off. That's a real negative. Like, it's like holding, you hold a hard shell taco, and you're afraid you're gonna break the thing. You're gonna break the shell. It kind of feels like that in a way. Like, I'm not saying that it's like the worst thing ever, but like these little like pieces right here, these doors, they come off so freaking easily, which is really annoying. So I don't like that. They're literally only being held on by one peg. So this little small peg right here is holding this whole door on. That's it. This little hole right here that you see right there, all that's there for is just to tuck in there, and it's not supporting it at all. Like, it doesn't do anything. So that really sucks. So let me see if I can put that back on camera. There we go. So yeah, that sucks. But other than that, the motorcycle is pretty cool. So another cool thing. Let's go back to the positives here. This baby came with some chrome plastic going on here. So for the muffler, and the rims are nice and chromed out, which is cool. And when I move this thing again, it falls off. Whatever. But obviously you can see the detail in the cycle right there. Different, like, I am not a mechanic, or I know anything about bikes, but I know that there's, like, little intricate things in there from that's gonna make the bike work, which is, there goes the door again. So yeah, that's all there in the down now. I wish all that stuff could have been like a nice. I guess it wouldn't make sense for that to be chrome. I guess. So I guess the plastic is fine. You got your nice seat right here. Move over. Plastic. You got your window shield here. So that goes up and down. Come down. You can see for her little missiles right here. Little mini guns on the side there, or whatever you want to call them. And then this is plastic too. This little light. I wish it was actual light in there. That'd be really sweet. But I'm pretty sure that'll make this model kit very expensive to put lights in here. But that looks really good though. It actually looks like a light could actually go inside of there. So that's pretty cool. So all in all, there's a lot of cool details in this. The Capsule Corp symbol, this little sticker right, this little thing right here, logo. All that stuff is just stickers that were brought down. You had the option to either put on stickers or the water stickers. So I think what the water, I can't honestly remember what water stickers do, but I'm pretty sure kind of like the little tattoos that you get out of like coloring books that you can put on your arms and stuff. But that, I feel like that wouldn't have worked here. Like I feel like that would, like, I thought about putting those on the this kit, but I feel like those would be worn out in time. So I just went with the normal stickers. Let's take a look at the inside here. I guess in a car this would be considered the dashboard. You have your speedometer here. That's also a sticker. And right here is the Dragon radar, which looks pretty cool. There's actually a sticker behind that, and then above that is just some clear plastic, which makes that look really, really cool. And then I guess there's a couple more details here you can see right there. Obviously none of that stuff is colored. But speaking of the Dragon radar, you can actually take this off if you want to. So you can unplug it, and you can put that in, of your Bulma's hand. If you don't already have the Bulma SH Figurise Bulma, you can use this one. So that's pretty cool. So the wheels do move. They actually do move. So basically this thing is being held up by a little plastic stand. There's no actual kickstand that comes with this kit. But I think if you really wanted to, yeah, you can actually, the thing actually, wheels can move, you can go back and forth and stuff. But basically there's no kickstand, so it'll just lean over like that if you let it go. But like I said, it comes with this nice little stand here, just that you plug in right here. And if you just want it for display, boom, it's going to keep that baby right up. So there you go. The big selling point for this kit is the fact that it could transform into 3 different things. One being the motorcycle, which is obviously, you've seen this right here, a trike mode, and like a mech mode or something like that. But unfortunately, guys, I will not be showing you those 2 in this review. And I really want to, but the fact I tried to transform this kit off camera, and I felt like I was about to literally break some of the plastic off from just trying to transform it, which is really bad. It's not good at all. And with that said, I am not going to be showing you guys that, unfortunately. So Forgive me for that, but I'd rather have it. And this is the reason I really bought this thing, just for it to look cool on the shelf beside my SH Figure Arts Bulma. So those other two features, which are very cool, that it can do this, it can do those two things. I don't think it's worth the risk of breaking my model kit to show that off. So hopefully you guys can find another reviewer who can show those two features off to you guys. But I'm going to keep on with the review. Next, we're going to take a look at Bulma. So basically, this thing is it's not a articulated model kit or anything like that. It's basically really a static figure. It's really just the purpose of sitting on the motorcycle. You're not really going to do anything really cool with this. There's no real articulation on it. There's a little bit of articulation, but not much. So this really is just an accessory for the bike. But it is, with that said, it is cool. We can take a look at her real quick. Her face is pretty good. Her pupils are stickers. It came with two other stickers. One looking to a set that looks to the right and a set that looks to the left. But I will literally have to remove these stickers to put those on, and I don't think that's worth it. But he does come with goggles that you can take off. They're removable. And her arm at the top does swivel. They do swivel up and down, but there's no articulation in the arms other than that. And the wrists do move, so you can turn the hands this way and that way. Now you can see that there's a ball peg right there. There's one up here and there's one at the bottom. So you can move her. That's basically where you're going to get a lot of the movement from. So her body can go up about that much and go down basically nowhere. So it's basically useless, really. But she does come with separate parts. So before we get to that, her boot, she has a boot cut and it swivels, and she has like ankle articulation as well. So that's pretty cool. But what you can do, she does come with some interchangeable parts, which I'm going to show you. So she does come with two more sets of legs. And they're both, one is for the trike mode and one is for the mech mode. And she does come with actual two arms that are actually bent. But yeah, you can interchange these. So basically, you can just unplug this and put this one on, and now she's standing. Yeah, I didn't put the legs. I don't feel like putting the legs on, but basically, she can make it. If you really want to, you can make Bulma stand up. So there you go. Also, there's articulation here in her ponytail. But that's basically everything you're going to get with this Bulma. It's not really much of a figure. I really won't be using this. I'll be using my SH Figure Arts. And speaking of SH Figure Arts, we're about to get into the question that everybody's probably wondering. Can the SH Figure Arts Bulma fit on this model kit? So, can SH Figure Arts Bulma fit on this motorcycle? Yes and no. She is I feel like she's the right size for this, but her articulation does not allow for this to happen. So you're not going to be able to really bend her legs enough to properly have her ride the motorcycle, but you can definitely have her sitting on it looking cool. So this is basically how it's going to look. It's just not going to look natural having her on it. It's just going to look kind of awkward. She can't sit down on the on her seat here, so it's just going to look awkward having her you know, actually try like making her ride the bike. Is just not going to happen. It just doesn't look correct. But you can have her cool. You can have her pose pretty cool. Just have her sit on the bike. So I'm probably going to have her displayed something like this. Let me get this right. Yeah. So something like that. I think that looks really good. Like the bite doesn't look too big or too small. It looks like she can fit the bike. She just really can't ride it. Because she just does not have the articulation to do that, to bend her legs in such a way to make it look natural, like a human riding a bike. But if you're just gonna have her sitting there on the shelf with this thing, it's gonna look pretty cool, actually. So I see like you guys can a lot of cool, photographs with this Bulma, and a lot of cool just having her on the shelf with this thing. It's gonna look awesome. So in that regards, it looks great. If you want this if you want her to ride the bike, then you're gonna be disappointed. So I hope I helped out there. So final verdict, guys. Overall, if you're getting it just for the aesthetics alone, just to put on your shelf or to take photos, it's a pretty great pickup. But if you're getting it for the different things that it can do, then you may be disappointed. It may just be my kit. And I hope that I'm not trying to deter anybody from buying this kit. So it could just be something on my part. The reason why I feel like I'm about to break this kit if I try to do one of these transformations. So you can take it at your own risk. These kits aren't that expensive. So if you want to get it and try it yourself, go ahead, be my guest. But the fact that I feel like I'm going to break this thing makes me enjoy it less. I love how it looks. I love how it looks with my Figurise Bulma. But if I was just getting it just for the cycle itself, the use with different stuff other than this Bulma, I would kind of be a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie to you. But overall, the way that it looks is great. I actually like the way the cycle looks. It looks like it obviously it belongs to Bulma, and it looks like you only could put Dragon Ball characters on this thing. It's definitely straight out of Toriyama's mind. But yeah, so I want to give this thing a passable rating. I can't give it a thumbs up because of the way that I just hate how it feels. I hate that I feel like I want to break it. But on the other hand, it looks pretty freaking cool. So it gets a passable grade. Get it at your own risk. If you, like I said, you're just gonna get it for photos and to put on your shelf with your Bulma. Cool. If you want it for anything else, I say don't go for it. There's cooler bikes, way better durable model kits, and just bikes out there for figures other than this thing. But yeah. So if you guys like the review, please smash that like button. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. 2018 is almost out of here. I have just about one more video to do before the year's up, and then we're heading into 2019 with fresh reviews, new content on the channel. So please look forward to that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay go, everybody. Peace.